Guys, we're reviewing Money in the Bank 2022.
This happened.
It was good overall, but ending was ass.
All right, so guys, fun fact: Nolan hates Theory like a lot.
I don't hate.
He's
Theory.
not a fan
I
of
don't
him.
hate Theory. He's pushed down our fucking throats.
That's the point, though, bro.
I
He's
don't
like,
care.
all right, so Nolan, look, hold up. So I get that you hate him. Sorry, how he's being pushed, but he's a young talent from NXT who is getting a fair chance of being in the next top guy pretty much spot.
Okay, but
Isn't that the whole point of
the
NXT?
the fact that he just didn't qualify, all of a sudden he's in the match and then he won. It's the same concept as Brock. It was fucking stupid.
Right, but at least there was 7 men in the match, and then there was 8. It wasn't just 8 men and then 9 at the last minute.
That barely changes it to me.
To me, I see it as Austin was still in the match. He still did a lot of bumps, you know.
Like I had said before, you have Michael Cole on commentary being like, "This is surely a plant by Vince." I'm like, "Yeah, that's the fucking problem." I'm like,
well, because Vince is, overall his mentor pretty much.
I hate how on the nose they're fucking they're so goddamn predictable.
I get what you mean by that, but to me though, it's again, I see it as he is a new star. He's only 25 years old. He's doing so much this year alone, and that, again, the whole point of NXT is that you have a future. You know what I mean? You gotta go from here to there.
Just because he's a new star doesn't mean you gotta do everything. You don't have to fucking rush to fucking make him seem like a new star.
I get that part.
This is what I hate. Not having a build up. I have no reason to be excited without a build up.
I got you there.
I have no reason to be excited because Theory, when I see him, I'm just right now I'm annoyed, especially.
Yeah.
But I don't hate Theory. He's decent in the ring. But I hate the fucking millennial selfie gimmick. Yeah. I don't know. It's just taking something when I'm meant to be taking something this annoying, goofy. It's just, I'm just like. I mean, I don't know. Theory.
I totally get it. I totally get it.
Match. He can put on a good match. It's just that.
Yeah. Again, I see it as he's a heel. The fact that a lot are saying "boo, he sucks," that's the whole point of a heel. So to me, he's doing a fantastic job for what. Now look, his gimmick isn't anything amazing, but he's making it work. You know what I mean? So to me, you gotta pull the gap between gimmick and the person itself. Like for instance, Rollins, his gimmick is just I'm crazy, and I lose every possible important match now.
Listen,
but he's still amazing though.
I'm not saying Theory is bad at his job. Quite the opposite.
Right.
But it's just having to deal with this. I understand he lost the title to Lashley, fine, but
right.
If that was only so he could win the briefcase, I'm like, oh come on, give me a break.
But this happened a lot in the past, from the Chamber to Money in the Bank to even the Rumble, because I mean it's happened a billion times.
Literally, the only good fucking pay-per-views overall have been the ones with Cody versus Seth on them. But
no, I would say Money in the Bank was solid. It wasn't anything amazing this year.
But
it was decent.
You famously quoting Vince, you only remember the finish, and that not only includes the match but the pay-per-view itself.
Right, and that is true. That's been proven a billion, bajillion, quadrillion times at this point, and I get that. But I feel again, I'm excited because even though I want Drew or Rollins to win, I feel like it's still something new. I want to see how it fully plays out before I hate on it. Because I will give things a chance.
James, what do you think about Theory?
Well, I loved him from Evolve as the Evolve World Heavyweight Champion. He was great there. And when he was on NXT, he was a goofball with the way. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And now with the main roster, he's getting the big dog Roman Reigns syndrome again down our throats. That's what I feel like.
But I thought you loved the big dog.
Right? Just today, in an episode, you said, "Yeah, he was so great. He was amazing."
Yeah, I love
You
that
know?
one. But
Yeah. So what? Again,
Yeah.
James, you can't contradict yourself. Stop.
well, that's why I
Stop.
feel like that. That's what I feel like Vince is doing to us with Austin Theory. You know what I mean? He's making his protege. He's saying, you know what, this is. Yeah, I'm quoting Vince McMahon 2009 saying he's the promised one.
Yeah,
No, but here's the
that
issue,
is the
though.
problem. Like they push him
But
down.
here's the issue,
This
though.
is the
With
guy.
Reigns,
This is the guy.
right, but
This is the
Reigns-
guy.
But Reigns fought the Authority, though. It wasn't all planned out for him. To me, it's more like Rollins in 2015, where he was given the power of the Authority. He took advantage. He won a belt and then won the case in the same exact year. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I feel like it's more about that than Reigns, because again, Reigns' whole gimmick was that he hates the Authority. He wants to beat the Game, Triple H and Vince and Sheamus and the Bar or it was the Nations faction, whatever it was called, with Rusev and Barrett
Nations.
and yeah, that was. But still, so to me, that was horrible. But
Center your face,
it's more based off of like Austin Theory as more of Rollins who bought in all that stuff from 8 years ago, almost. Yeah, 8
I
years
see.
ago.
I see what
No.
you mean, but it doesn't mean I'm not tired of it.
Right. Yeah, no,
'Cause,
I totally
like,
get that. And
Literally
and
in the span of a year, Theory has had U.S. title run, a singles match at Mania. Like he's
Right.
like, oh he's like Vince's handpicked guy. Like even when Drew was Vince's handpicked guy, he didn't get fucking pushed on our throats. He won the IC title, but it was a decent run.
right, but
but-
it was a whole other atmosphere in 2009.
Yeah, I get that,
A
but
whole other way.
that's the thing. Like James said, with the way stuff in NXT, there was a goofball, and he took that to the main roster, and I can't take goofball seriously. I'm sorry.
Well, you have Orange Cassidy and Danhausen.
Like you said, different environment. It is different in AEW. Like,
Yeah,
see, that's the
yeah,
thing.
but to me, though, it doesn't have to be different, though. Because to me, having a goofball isn't a bad thing.
Well,
It's
see,
more of like,
That's
whatever.
the thing. We know Cassidy can. We can know Cassidy can go. He's not. He's not. Cassidy's not by any means cowardly. Theory is a goofy softball. Like. What did I say? Softball? I meant goofball.
Yeah, softball.
Whatever. God,
He's soft, god damn it.
Like like I said, I don't hate Theory in the ring. He's
Right.
good in the ring. But I just
He's good in the
like his gimmick is just so meh to me. Like
I got you there.
the fact that it's
Yeah.
like I said earlier, they're pushing him like this is the guy you should love. This is the guy. He's the next star. Instead of being subtle with
To
it.
me, my issue is this pretty much. I feel like it's happening just a bit too quick. I would say give him like a year in the mid card, have him evolve
yeah.
across and beat everybody in the whole mid card, and then have him become champion in a heelish way. So overall, do what they did tonight, but a year from now. Give him a year to fully establish him that he deserves to be in the main event slot, but have him be, a dickish, cowardly heel still.
Yeah.
But do it next year. So to me,
that's the thing, bro.
even though I do like him winning the briefcase, I feel like though it was Drew's time to shine. And also, I have a theory. No,
I hate
fun. No, hold on. Here's what I think might happen. Drew against Reigns at the pay-per-view in the UK, right? Drew's going to win, and Austin's gonna fucking cash in and then beat
Oh my
Drew.
god, no.
Oh my
It's so
goodness.
obvious. It's so
Oh my
obvious.
goodness.
He'd be the youngest champion the world ever made, and all that crap.
He's good, but he's not that good.
Exactly. So to me, it's good now. But again, to me, the problem is that he's 25. It's not a bad thing, but he's so young to be pushed this high in such a short amount of time. And to me, with this company's history, whenever they push a young superstar like that, it usually never works out. Like with
I'm
Drew,
not saying
with Orton as champion in 04, that was horrible because he was just not ready yet.
Listen, I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm sure he's capable.
Right.
I just
Oh,
don't
he is,
want.
easily.
I just don't want to see this.
Yeah, I know.
It's just his. I know why certain people do like it. It's just like,
Right.
but when I see this, I'm like, really? Why? Like, And they're like, oh, because Theory, like one of WWE's biggest problems, they can only ever focus on one thing at a time.
Which to me isn't a bad thing, but again, though, in terms of your roster size, you have plenty of people like Xavier Woods, Finn Balor, Edge, AJ. So overall, that whole little feud from like a month ago just kind of just went.
Oh God!
But we're Awesome Theory.
Okay, let's get away from that, shall we?
Alright, yeah, because again, overall, he likes Theory, just isn't a fan of him. A fan of him being pushed this quick. And to me, I like it now, but I know that it's gonna bomb in like 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
But past that though, I thought the match was good. It wasn't
It was fine.
as great as last year's, but
No.
I feel like Omos just took away from the match, same as Madcap Moss. Those two didn't belong in that match. Those two were so wasted of spots. Because me, you could have had Zeke in that match. You know what I mean? You could have had Zeke. You could have had Lashley, probably. Who knows? You could have had Finn Balor, Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, who is known for those kind of matches.
That's
you know
that
what
was
I mean?
what I was thinking. This has
Right, but
have Kofi in
instead
it.
we got Omos, the big tall guy, yeah, and who overall just does 2 moves: body slam and double hand choke slam. That's all what he does. It's
And
horrible.
Get buried in ladders.
Yeah, which was so 2012, I believe. Big Show
Yeah.
moments. Yeah. Which I don't hate it. It's just like
I'm surprised they didn't.
That was
I'm
10
surprised they
years
didn't
ago.
bring out a reinforced ladder.
right,
You know.
being like, no, he's a big guy. He needs big ladder. Big guy, big.
Right.
Do you get the joke? But again, though, so to me though, the best match of the night was, come on, that tag team match was so.
It was
freaking
good, and it was kind of.
Oh, it was so good.
It was kind of funny because
It was great.
I was at my watch party and I was just sitting on the couch and I was like, you know what? I don't really care about this match, so I decided to lay down and just scroll through Instagram for a while. But
Yeah.
like halfway through, like some shit was happening, so I sat back up.
Dude,
and
it was great.
Yeah, like I'm like, dang, this is actually pretty dang good. Like I heard a
Because
lot of false finishes.
I won't lie, dude. At first, I was the same way. I'm like, you know what? I'll go pee. I'll get my a water glass. I'll get my soda too. You know, I like both, like here. And then I'm like, hold on a second. Oh shit, this is pretty good. And then I watched like the whole thing. And I would say the first 7 minutes of it was not anything special.
James,
but
what are you
as soon
doing?
as that third gear hit, dude, it was so great. Like it was weird seeing a great tag team match 2 years in a row for Money in the Bank. You know what I mean? So it was
Yeah.
awesome.
Well,
I would honestly, I would give it
didn't-
4.5
they
stars
didn't-
out of 5.
They didn't have that match at last year's.
No, I'm saying that he
It
had
was a
one
good.
great
It was a
tag team
good
match
tag match. Got it.
last year. Yeah, so it shows that Vince, if he tries, he can have a amazing tag team division if he just fucking cared more. But instead, it's just nah, bro, we get Usos. But again, though,
Yep.
awesome match, a lot of truly amazing finishes, and to me, the ending was great because it makes sense on a why they're gonna probably have another match. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Because the shoulder was up, so again, it makes sense. So to me, shit like that makes sense to have another match. You know, because again, it wasn't a full on finish. That part I totally get. It was a good finish, but I would say the only flaw was the first half because it was just a lot of just boring holds, which again has to be built up. I totally get that, but not every match has to be the same format. You know what I mean? Again, though, overall amazing match, highlight of the night. It was awesome. Now, even though I'm not big on Liv Morgan, she's fine. I actually love that she was champion because to me, it's again a new star that's being pushed that has hype by the fans, good or bad, you know, and that she won it and it made sense on why and how she did that.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, before we get to that, James, what do you think of the tag match?
Well,
You didn't watch it.
yeah, I didn't watch it, but after
Never mind.
Yeah. Cut. All right, so guys, I guess you would say that James is our support dog for this episode.
Oh yeah, one thing I should have mentioned at the top of this is that, God, wherever it went, Justin is still Justin is still the
because
champion.
of a tie. Yes, we use
Justin
the
has
rules of AEW for this one.
Justin has champion's advantage, so
Yes.
he retains.
Yes, retained by a draw.
Right.
Actually, it's funny. James didn't even watch the show or like anything. He just guessed.
Yeah.
And we all got the same answers because, same outcome because James is just he knows wrestling pretty much.
Yeah. I just realized, and this is an outrage.
He's crazy good.
This is an outrage. My Red Bull doesn't have a bull.
No.
Get your money back. Where's the bull? It's like, for instance, if I buy Geico insurance, where's that goddamn gecko?
Goddamn.
Where's that goddamn gecko at?
What's with the voice?
Giant eagle. Where the fuck is the bird?
Dumbass. Okay.
But again, though,
but yeah,
I would say though,
Liv is champion.
yeah.
I think it's fine. What I talked with my cousin about, I fucking hate the fact that you waste the women's contract again for the literally. This is the fifth year in a row where the contract hasn't been around for more than a day.
Wait. No, because that was 2018. Whenever
that was 6
won,
years.
right?
That was 6 years ago. But then you have.
Right, 6 years ago. What?
Yeah.
But then you have
Wow.
but then you have Bliss, Bailey.
No, that was 4 years ago.
No, Bliss.
Yeah.
Bailey.
19, 8. So you had 19,
listen.
20, and 122.
Carmella is 16.
Wait. Oh yeah.
That's 6 years ago. Can you count?
I can't count past 7. All right. Don't judge me.
Yeah. You got Carmella, and then Bliss, then Bailey.
Oh yeah, no.
Then Asuka, which
she won by default pretty much. So it was over a day because on Raw she didn't cash it in, and then So about a day. Wow.
Yeah, and then last year it was Nikki, and then this year.
Yeah, true. Which to me, Liv Morgan. To me, it made sense for her to cash it in. But besides that, not to me it did because again, I feel like if you have Ronda Rousey, who is booked strong to a certain extent, booked strong, where she's a former UFC fighter. If she was fully capable, fully healthy, it would be, for me personally, a bit unbelievable to have Liv Morgan beat her clean.
Well,
if
that's
she's
the
being
thing. Like,
Blair, she's fought.
That's not my problem.
Hijacked.
That's not my problem that she beat Rousey while Rousey was weak. It's like, why do you have to do it immediately? Build it up. You cool, Liv's champion. That's fine, but you could have used this briefcase in order to like have her rack up some wins before this, so she's more believable as champion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but but for like the last year, she's been getting pushed more.
Yeah, but she still wins.
No,
she doesn't win as much. She lost. She got pinned in the Fatal 5-Way to qualify for the Raw Women's title match.
Oh yeah, that is true. She did get pinned for it. Yeah, to me, I feel like
Carmella.
Yeah, to me personally, I feel like both matches for the females' titles were very lackluster builds. And dude, I'm sorry, but that match between Bianca and Carmella, it was just, and to me with Ronda Rousey and Natalya, they had no chemistry. The flow was so bad. I'm sorry, but
I thought it was all right. Like they had a decent sequence in the beginning.
To me, it was like a 2 out of 5 stars because it wasn't horrible. It was just forgettable. And to me, they had they got burnt down in like 5 minutes.
I didn't mind the match. One thing I like. Well, in a good match, what I enjoy is targeting a certain limb or just using submissions. Ronda, of course she's good at selling. She knows what it's like to feel pain.
Right.
But one of my favorite matches is Shawn versus Kurt at Mania 21, where Kurt was holding Shawn in the ankle lock for like 90 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know, like he was just working it the whole match.
I get what you mean. Yeah, no, I get it though. But again, to me, it was a good moment. It felt like to me personally, it made sense, and also to me, if he didn't do it now, then it's like they don't do it at all, pretty much. And also, I like the surprise aspect of it too.
It's funny.
I see it happening.
It's funny. I was joking. I was joking. It's like, um, I'm like, you know why you cash it in ASAP? It's because Rousey's champion. What God? What was the exact joke? Oh yeah, it was because Roman's only gonna be at like 3 shows a year, so you might as well cash in when you can. You know.
That is true. Damn,
That is
bro.
true.
That's true, dude. And also, it's weird. SummerSlam is in July, not August.
Mhm.
That's weird, dude. I don't like that.
It's not the biggest party of the fall.
Yeah, but the whole point though is that it's like the end of summer, so it's SummerSlam. You know what I mean?
It's not at the end of the summer.
It's like August like 20th something usually for like the last like few years. Because since I've been a 10-year watcher of overall wrestling, it's always been in August, either like August 7th to like 24th, like that range. So it's just off guard to me, dude. Honestly, I think it's gonna be horse crap this year. Which again, I hate being negative, but I mean, if your main event is Brock and Reigns in a last man standing match, the most drawn out match possible, it's gonna be a very, very bad match, dude.
It's just funny because I'm wondering if they're gonna use this to write Ronda off TV. You know,
Probably are, yeah.
Yeah.
Easily.
I have no
Easily,
idea.
yeah. Probably. Because I believe she is a part timer kinda still, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she's still
Kinda?
she's still on the shows at least.
Yeah. And to me, she wasn't horrible, just forgettable as champion. Because to me, with
Yeah.
Flair, even though a lot of hater, oh my god, but she still gives you a reaction. My issue
Yeah.
with Ronda as a character, but as a character wrestling, hers is just I'm Ronda Rousey, and the fans suck. Cheer me, like that's her. That's her.
Me.
Yeah, and dude, her promos, you can just tell that she does not want to be there.
Nah.
Nah.
And again, I hate doing that card because at the end of the day, it's a job. I get that, but if you're the champion and you beat Flair clean, by the way, for the belt in a I Quit match, I want to see some a charisma. Some hey, I'm the shit, you know?
Yeah, it's some personality.
Instead it's just I'm gonna beat you, Natalia. All you gotta do is copy me, and you're still lame. That's what she overall said. So it's just okay. That was a almost good promo, a almost good moment, but it was whatever.
Okay. Now that we have all the bullshit out the way. Oh wait, actually, I know we've already talked about it, but I guess cool that Bobby beat Theory, but it was funny because him beating Omos at the last pay-per-view, he was holding up a fan's replica WWE title. I'm like, oh, is he gonna challenge Roman? That'd be a lot. I think that would be a lot better than him going for the U.S. title, and then he goes for the U.S. title the next
wrong
night.
belt. I think Vince overall said, "No, Bobby, no,
Yeah,
no, not yet. When? I don't know. Never."
exactly.
Yeah. So to me, look, he does have a belt. That's a plus.
Sure.
But here's the issue: he claimed that he wanted the big gold, the main championship.
Yeah.
But he can add value to that belt again. Because to me,
Sure.
even if you hate Austin Theory, at least you know who is champion still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, of course. Vince won't go
He's
a
still
Raw
new.
without him on TV.
Right, but it shows that Austin at least made the belt look like it's a belt still.
Yeah,
It
that's
isn't
fine.
just a fucking prop.
I will give it that. That's about it, though.
Yeah.
That's something. I'll take that.
I still don't need him as Mr. Money in the Bank.
Yeah, no. I feel like Again, if it happened like a year from now, then it'd be awesome. But to me, it's a bit too rushed. But again, no, to
See,
me,
it
though,
wasn't, it
again,
wasn't good when Brock did it, but then now they're like, oh, last minute addition, even if it's at the beginning of the match and not the end. I'm just like, okay,
no,
it's
here's
still
my
not,
issue
still not a good
with
decision.
True, but Brock doesn't need the briefcase. Austin, a new up and comer, he can benefit from that briefcase. You know what I mean? Because Brock was a multi-time world
Yeah,
champion.
but that's
He was in
that's my
the
problem. Is that he
UFC.
didn't earn it because I'm not entirely sure even if they had like qualifying matches for the year that Brock won. I'm sure they did. I'm just like,
This was 3 years
but
ago. I have no
but
idea.
this year's match, they're like, okay, there's 7 men. There's 7 for the women, 7 for the men. There's 7 competitors. Nope, psych 8, and it's Theory.
Eight. I mean, usually it is 8 though.
I know, but
actually,
that's the thing. It wasn't, like,
it's funny. On CBS Sports, he probably filmed our video, right? From last night. It said TBD for the 8th person in the match.
wrong.
So that was on me.
It's not. It's not fucking marketed as 8 men.
Right, but it says on again a credible source that it showed all 7 guys, and then for the 8th spot it said TBD.
Are you sure? Are you sure it wasn't before SmackDown, and that's when Moss became a
I'm
thing?
positive, bro. Yes.
Because I might have been looking at the same thing as you. It's just when Moss wasn't confirmed yet.
I'll show you guys. Right? It's like the last comment that they made.
There's one more thing I want to talk about.
Let's see. Oh, I'm on BR. Not CBS Sports. Here it is. All right, cool.
Damn, we said that at the same time.
Dude, I'm sorry, but BR is a bad streaming service, dude.
Yep.
It really is a pain in the ass to use. Like, it's annoying. Yeah.
Use Fight
Yeah,
TV, everyone.
Woo!
Oh, you know what? I think I'm crazy. Yeah, it isn't anymore.
Told
Yeah,
you,
damn.
bitch.
So yeah, we got punked.
What do you mean?
Punk.
you
got
got punked.
Yeah, I got punked, bro. Yeah, no, but again, like to me though, it's just here's what they should have probably done. Say that it's a mystery man for number 8. You know what I mean?
Sure,
like,
sure, but that's the thing. It wasn't
like hints
marketed as
at it.
such. That's my problem.
Right. Like hints at
All of a
it,
sudden, you got Adam
kinda.
Pearce coming out. To me, it was either going to be Cena or Cody. Like it was.
Cody's hurt.
Well, that didn't stop him last time.
Oh yeah, true. He's like adrenaline.
Exactly.
Cody, stop, please.
Like,
You're gonna
oh,
die.
okay, yeah. His swelling went way down though. Like
Oh
that's
yeah,
for sure.
true. Yeah, true. You just
But-
like, guys, it's okay. I can do this.
Yeah. One more thing. Just show was mid, but in the
Damn, okay.
in the middle there was a vignette of a certain something. I guess you guys missed it. Well, I know
yeah.
James did.
I was thinking of poop, bro. If I'm being honest here,
Oh, God, you haven't even looked at Instagram, have you?
I have not.
Or
No.
Twitter.
I came straight here. No homo.
Well then, let's just say people are confused as all hell because you have this pop-up ad. Go away.
Bro.
You have this dark, ominous figure.
Is it Edge?
I believe so.
Oh damn! I was guess because
Yeah,
I've seen him on
that's the
TV
thing.
and like
people were
multiple
people were thinking Fiend and people were thinking Gable Steveson. I know that was,
What?
well it's because in the vignette there was gold medals like
It has to be Gable.
well, well it was just speculated at first. Well,
I know,
because
I
a big
know,
part of the
I know.
vignette was like gold medals hanging there, but
Oh, okay, then yeah.
but what it is, like like if you watch the vignette, I really you should really do it.
Okay.
There's you got like a dark figure. It'll be like people have since deducted that it's Edge. We don't know for sure, but like there's a lot of hints.
What? Gold
it
medals,
looks
like,
it looks like Edge. It's because it's past feuds. You have gold medals. You have Eddie's license plate. You have you have like Hardy armbands. You got Dudley glasses.
yeah, Edge.
Yeah,
Obvious.
like it's. I'm
He
like
has
okay,
fought Kurt Angle, Eddie, etc.
Another thing was because like, Bray Wyatt had just. God, what I had initially thought was like a thought that I didn't really see anyone else have was Bray Wyatt had trademarked Wyndham 6 or Wyatt 6 or something like that.
Weird.
I know, and my thought was SmackDown 6. Like, and that is Edge, Ray, Chavo, Eddie, Benoit.
And who?
Shut up.
As Vince McMahon.
Yeah. Edge, Eddie, Ray, Chavo, Benoit. God, who am I missing? Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle.
Oh, oops. All right.
Those are the SmackDown 6, and I'm like,
Okay.
I guess they're kind of alluding to all of them, and even Benoit. Like it's kind of that thing where it's like they're acknowledging it, or they're like hinting at it without acknowledging it specifically.
Yeah.
As they're doing with all of them, but like specifically Benoit. Because I'm like, in this vignette, there were like graves or like I guess caskets. I don't know. That's a stretch for me, but like quite obviously, because I'm like, there's no way. I don't think there's any way they would even do that. Wyndham 6, SmackDown 6, or whatever the trademark is. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's Edge because he's been in all those feuds.
All I know was the entirety. Sorry, the entirety.
You good, bro?
The entirety of the Ronda and Natalya match, I was just like, I'm trying to decipher. Like this is with the people I'm watching it with. I'm just trying to decipher what this shit meant. I'm like, I was so like, what? Really?
Right.
I'm like, what is happening? And Twitter was going nuts as well. I mean, because at first, like the shadowy figure in the video, it seemed like it was Wyatt until I guess we got a closer look. Now it's more closer resembling to Edge.
Yeah, I bet it's Edge.
Yeah, I think so.
No, like
gotta write him off TV somehow.
Yeah, but like to me though, I feel like it has to be Edge, based off of what you're saying, because it just makes sense. Because
like
the Fiend hasn't fought Kurt Angle.
God, as soon as we're done recording, look at it.
Oh, okay, I will. But now onto the females' Money in the Bank match.
Yeah, we're going backward, are we?
Did you enjoy it?
It was fine. I'm glad Liv won, obviously. Yeah,
but to me though, man, at times it was very sloppy, man. If I'm being honest here.
Yeah.
Same as the men's too, but I mean, like to me, Gonzalez, he was dropping people on their heads like at least twice. Like actually,
this is a stop-start card.
Also was going for a arm lock, right? A arm bar. Yeah. And dude, Raquel just fucking dropped her on her head, dude. And I'm just like, bro, what the hell? You know what I mean? And to me, with Shotzi, she botched like twice. And again, I'm not saying that they're horrible. No, I'm just saying that in this match, he looks not the best.
Okay. God, my thing is like, if it's your first time in a certain stipulation, like I don't know, like a ladder match, and like a match with so many people in it like that, where it's not like a Royal Rumble where you can just like pay attention to one thing at a time. There's just so many.
I get that.
There's like so many things going on at once instead, but.
Yeah, but
this match you gotta focus on.
Rough.
On this match, you gotta focus on like spot after spot after spot after spot, and like you got to get like so many spots in so like little time. You gotta make sure you get things right. And it's not gonna happen all the time, obviously.
Right. And I totally get that, but then don't have them on the main roster if they're not prepared for that stuff yet.
There's an argument, but
yeah, I know there is.
It didn't bother me a whole lot, but.
No, but I feel like
I know Raquel is good, you know.
Yeah, she's not bad. It's just she just didn't look great because she dropped Asuka like twice on her head overall, and she just didn't sell that well. Again, I'm not saying that she's bad, but I'm saying in this match in particular, she looks not her best. You know what I mean? But past that, it was a decent match. It was very forgettable, if I'm being honest here again. Like to me, here's the issue with this night overall, and with a lot of their pay-per-views. A lot of them are so forgettable. Besides
Yeah.
Mania, pretty much, and also of course the Rumble, are very forgettable shows this year. Like to me, the Chamber was pointless. Me with a Backlash, it was a good pay-per-view, just wasn't. Again, what part of it was like, wow? It was just a lot of okay, you know. And
Yeah,
to me,
I see some results, like especially this year. Like,
Right,
I'm
exactly.
looking at these results like, why though? Like,
no, and even though I don't watch Raw like in person, I still like know like what's happening on Raw and SmackDown.
yeah, like
You know?
literally so many times this year. Like, there's been, God, if I'm counting correctly, like you got day one Rumble, day one Rumble, Chamber, Mania. I'm missing one in the middle there. Like, I know it's not Roadblock anymore. Fastlane, whatever.
Yeah, Fastlane. Oh yeah, that happened.
I forget.
year.
What,
Did it
I
happen?
forget what the match was. If it did.
Hold on a second. Yeah, a talk. I'll find the match
Yeah,
on my
but-
phone. Hey,
Um,
yeah, go on.
That's four, and then this one. Like literally, Mania, Backlash, and Hell in a Cell were all good. Like they were all fine. They were decent enough shows. But then I see like,
Yeah, Fastlane happened this. Wait, hold on a second.
what was the main event?
No, it's not. It happened last year, not this year. So,
Okay,
so
I
yeah,
thought-
yeah, it was day one, Chamber, Mania, and as of course Rumble.
Rumble. Yeah.
Yeah, in like
but
3 months.
but Brock winning. Brock winning the title from Big E at the beginning.
in the Chamber,
winning
in
the
the
Rumble,
Rumble.
winning the Chamber.
Ugh.
And now he's going at SummerSlam again.
Fudge, dude!
Like, okay,
I'm
not
so
only
sick
that.
of this feud.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this feud. It's hard to be
we
a
made,
fan.
We made that clear enough that we're sick of this feud.
Yeah,
At least I know I have, because I'm very vocal.
yeah.
But I don't know. All I know is this year specifically, for the majority of the shows that I have seen, I walk away being like, well, that's kind of lame.
Yeah.
I'm either that's lame or I'm pissed.
And I don't want to push
Not
this
satisfied.
argument horribly in this episode, but the gap between AEW and this company currently, you have shows not every single month, so they have time to make a feud happen. And also, even though they cost more money, they know that, so they put in a great show for your money. Versus, and yeah, Peacock, it's okay if it sucks. You got Hell's Kitchen, bro. It's all good, bro. It's all good.
It's fucking Raw. I'm like, no, I'd rather watch SmackDown. No, I'm kidding.
No, you don't. It's horrible.
No,
dude.
I know,
It's-
I'm
no,
kidding.
it's
I should
horrible.
have said
I know,
AEW,
I know.
but I only did it for the Raw joke.
Yeah, nah. So again, I won't go too deep into the argument for this episode, but I feel like again, this year we've seen amazing shows, just not with this company in particular.
Bingo.
Besides Mania 1 and 2, those were freaking great. But besides those two shows, it's been a lot of just or that was almost great. A lot of just
Bingo.
meh.
Bingo
meh.
Takagi.
A lot of just meh. Like to me, with tonight, it was there was more good than bad, but the good wasn't. Wow, it was just that was okay or that was great. Besides one great match, there's just a lot of just okay, you know.
There's been three like really four really good matches this year, and one was on this show,
Yeah.
like pay-per-view matches I should say, and one was on this show and the other were Cody versus Seth.
That's facts right there. It's past that. Like to me, with again, they have a lot of amazing talent. Bianca, Flair, Cody, Rollins, Edge, Finn Balor. Like I can do a whole essay of just fucking names and why they're all great. But here's the issue, though. But
the fact that TK can put on a great fucking card without Punk, without Danielson, without
Yeah.
like so many fucking pieces of talent that people are hyped
Right.
for, and put on a decent show with Forbidden Door, and like of course, like, well, see, Roman's not injured, is he? But he's not gonna appear.
He just no. I'll fight him on SmackDown. Yeah, it's like to me. Here's what I was lacking a lot. Roman Reigns on the show because he is your double champion, right? And guess what? I was right before Brock and him fought Mania. Whenever they have the both titles, it never fucking works. With Bryan, with Jericho, with Cena, even with
Three
Brock
pay-per-views in a row. Your champion is not defending the belt.
Because he fought in a tag match at Backlash, correct? With Drew McIntyre and I think it was RK Bro. And again, a match was awesome.
Correct.
It was actually great.
It was fine.
Yeah. It was awesome. But it wasn't for the title. So the next one, he just didn't ever show up. And then the one here just didn't show up too. He's like, yeah, fuck it. That's right. Nah. Which, look, we got to acknowledge that he has had a great reign for the most part of his almost 2-year span now. But the issue is that
from the beginning up until God, I
Mania.
I want to say after the Cena match at SummerSlam last year, it went like
almost the whole year.
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn.
For the past year, but the first year and I guess 3 months of his reign was fine. You know.
I thought it was amazing.
Yeah,
I thought
it was great. It was great.
I thought that he broke the haters saying that he can't. So
Yeah.
Actually, fun fact. I was a hater of Reigns, like how I think almost all of us were, but James over here.
Nope, not James. Yeah.
Yeah, no, until he won against the Fiend and Braun Strowman in that horrible feud. It was terrible.
Yeah, sorry, James. You're just here for this. You're just here for this episode.
No. Yeah, I know. Sorry, James. Yeah, we got a mark over here.
You and your
over here is the
Noah shirt.
over here is the mark cam. No, but again, so to me, it's like Reigns. Until this year, honestly, I love him as champion, but now it's just a lot of the same crap. Which I actually enjoyed the Brock feud this year, but because here's why. I thought that it was very fun. It was new stuff in a old feud.
That's fine. Now, and
right.
now it's heel Roman and face Brock. That's
right.
That's
and
fine.
Then guess what? Reigns beat him clean. It's done. But no, we're getting
that's
another.
The thing. It's
like
Brock
came back.
It could have been like it was decent. It was decent enough. But see, what I fucking hate is being able to go to the beginning of the year at day one. Oh, Brock won the title. Oh, they're fucking unifying the titles at Mania. It's because it's so goddamn predictable.
Right. Yeah, it is. It was obvious. And again, I don't understand. Like the only decent possible match that I can see happening is Austin and Cena. But again, though, to me, it's like Austin is being pushed too soon for Cena. Because Cena is a big deal. He's fucking John Cena. So to me, it should be against a bigger opponent. But again, though, you could say the whole but he's new, which that's the point. Have Rollins and Cena, have Rollins get a fucking win for once this whole year, you know? But instead, it's just, to me, I feel like Cena, he's a part-timer now. That's obvious, right? But to me, if you have him come back, have it feel more special, you know? Be more nostalgic in a way. You know? Instead of just, okay, here's Theory and Cena. Like, cool, but like, why?
For the briefcase.
You know? Yeah, because now Austin, he lost clean against Lashley and then got put into a match and won the briefcase. He doesn't need to face John Cena anymore. There's no need to. Versus a guy like Rollins who needs a win because he's lost every few this whole freaking year, you know? It's crazy.
Oh boy. Like, James, I feel really bad for leaving you out number one. But second of all, I want to end this because I'm sick of talking about this show. See, that's the thing. I know the point of this show is to talk about wrestling, but I'm like, a lot of wrestling pisses me off.
Yeah, no, that's for you. For me, I would say I enjoy 80% of it, like a lot.
Yeah.
But that 20%, I get really like, this is really annoying. It's too big to ignore.
For me, it's like 60-40 because I almost
Damn.
always enjoy watching AEW. It's like that's the thing is like AEW can still piss me off. It's just WWE pisses me off a lot more.
A lot more, yeah. Well, one, I think because you have, 5 hours a week plus NXT 2.0 too, versus Dynamite, which again, it's a very new show. It's only been 3 years, right?
And Rampage and Dark.
So it has to be great, or you can lose your fans. Versus Raw, this established show where even if it sucks, you still will watch it like next week overall. Same as SmackDown too.
See,
Versus
one thing I enjoy about AEW is that like even their filler is good, you know.
right.
E-
Mostly, yes.
Yeah, even its filler, people can get behind because like,
I would say
hey, that guy, I know
Dynamite
that guy.
is good 8 times out of 10, which is great for a every week show.
I feel like a big part of it is the crowd because
Easily.
I don't know how many casual wrestling fans will go to AEW. You know,
James, any thoughts? You just,
I mean,
just dot.
yeah.
and I would say
Quiet, man.
100% for me is just I mean it's AEW syndicated promotions, the indies really, like I said last episode, boosted my love for wrestling, and I stay
Yeah,
away
me
from
too.
WWE because what you guys say is frustrating because it's
I
either
don't
the
blame
McMahon
you.
way. It's either the McMahon way or you can just watch something else. I remember an interview saying, "Look, I have flavor ice cream. You can go to my ice cream or you can go this kind of ice cream." I'm like, I go this ice cream because I don't want Vince McMahon ruining my
Right.
You want him
product.
shitting on your fucking sprinkles.
There
And
you
again,
go.
I don't want to hate a certain company.
Right, that's exactly it. Though.
Yeah.
The goal is to love wrestling.
But they
That's
give-
why
but they
we're
give
all
you a
here.
lot of
That's
reason
why
to
we all
do
bought the
that.
shirts. Right. So I want to love Reigns as champion still. I want to love Theory getting pushed against Cena. I want to love
No.
Seth Rollins, getting jobbed out. But you see, though, if you have a history of being amazing, obviously you always get put up on a higher pillar, a higher standard, versus just that's just like to me. The goal should not to be to only make money. It should be almost that, but you still have to draw in fans too. It's me with Dynamite. They care about money and the fans.
Okay, for me, what WWE have a tendency to do is like
Yeah.
every few years they're gonna kind of just dwindle my love for wrestling in a
Holy
way.
shit.
I don't think I'm gonna stop watching. I mean,
No,
there's
never.
plenty of shit that pisses me off, and like there's the only reason I still watch pay-per-views for WWE consistently is because I have people to watch it with, and it makes it fun.
Right, exactly.
Makes sense.
Now I'm obligated to because of this fucking podcast.
There you go. Thanks, Vince.
You're welcome, Vince.
Ah, fuck me.
James, you watch. Shut up. James, I gave you my peacock for a reason, bro.
You're going to SmackDown, dude.
Okay,
Right?
okay. Let's cut that. Edit that part out, please.
No, James, I gave you my peacock, and you go, fuck it. You don't care,
Kill me.
right? I mean, like what? Like James, you knew that all of us were gonna watch it. Like the whole point was to have all of us watch it, bro. And you go, no, screw it.
Well,
Oh boy.
I must watch Rampage again. It was that great.
it was that
I need
great.
to watch. I need to watch Tony Storm versus Nyla Rose.
Oh my
Again.
gosh.
Again,
Again.
4 times in a row. So,
I-
and to me, again,
it's just like
like-
when we were waiting for him, he was just rewatching Forbidden Door or something like that.
right? Oh yeah, like usually, right? Being like, oh, it's so amazing. Oh, yeah.
Bingo Takagi.
Bingo Takagi.
No, and look, my first 2 feuds that I ever watched like week to week were CM Punk and Cena, and Orton and Christian. So
Yep.
I got lucky. had the like best possible feuds of like that like 10-year gap almost at the same exact time. So I'm not saying that every feud is like has to be that great. No, but at least half as good. Here's why: because with Orton and Christian, and even Punk and Cena for the most part, it made sense on why they're fighting. Because he was one, they're opposites, and two, whenever someone lost, it made sense on why they lost. You know what I mean? It made sense. Even if it was a bad episode of Raw, at least it made sense for the most part. And you say the whole, yeah, but it was PG, it fucking sucked. PG doesn't make it bad. It's how you book it. Booking is the whole point of wrestling, of TV. It's a fucking show at the end. If a show sucks, then it sucks. Usually because of the booking.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Well said.
Okay. Well said.
Well, thank you. I feel like a lot of fans don't get that it's a fucking show at the end of the day. So obviously it won't always be good, but if your first season that you've seen personally is so amazing, usually it won't ever be that great again.
Right. I know exactly what you mean.
And it sucks, but it's true.
Oh boy. God, I'm fucking tired, you guys. I'm fucking tired of WWE.
Me too. You're not watching.
All right, so guys, that concludes our video for today. Overall, I'll give it a 3 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, like Justin, our title is more prestigious than the one Roman has, so I guess you're still the champion.
Woo!
Yeah.
By a tie.
And don't forget,
By
ladies and
technicality.
gentlemen,
Oh
don't
yeah.
forget to watch the Against All Odds pay-per-view for Impact Wrestling.
So
Three done.
James, who should sign you? Vince McMahon?
No. MLW's Court Bauer, CEO and owner of MLW. Please sign me.
Okay.
Got them more from
He
Impact
loves you
Wrestling.
guys a bit too much, just running away.
Please sign me. Also, NWA.
He has a
NWA.
tattoo of y'all on his butt cheeks, bro. All right.
NWA Billy Corgan,
Each
please
one.
sign me. Every
God.
indie promotion out there, Texas, all over the United States, UK, Canada, Mexico,
Bro,
Japan,
CYN, bro, come on.
except CYN. Please sign me. Please sign me. No CYN. No CYN or WWE. Please don't.
Okay, enough of this. Oh God. And with that has been our review of the Money in the Bank. Justin is still your champion. And Theory will cash in on him. Kill me.
He'll be the oldest champion of the channel.
Right. That's funny. Okay, alright boys. And with that is the end. Say goodbye,
I
Justin.
bid you adieu.
I'm
fellas.
Nolan, that's Justin, that's James. Say goodbye, boys.
All right, y'all. Have a
Yep.
good one as always.
Scissor me, daddies. Ah.